Hi, today you will hear my argument for why I believe a hybrid work model is healthier and more sustainable than working fully in person or fully remote. Since the pandemic of 2020, we have had a massive increase in remote work that has allowed us to be able to study and learn from the individuals who are working those positions. And it has sparked a conversation across the globe where workers are beginning to discuss, negotiate, debate what the best work setup might be. So we're going to address the problems of working fully remote, the challenges of working fully in person, and how hybrid is the blend of best of both worlds. So working fully remote, we found that there is social disconnection and isolation, as well as a reduction of collaboration. With a Time magazine article of August 13, 2021, we find that workers are feeling that they are less valued, that when they're sitting down at their desk, at their computer, putting in the hard work, they're not being recognized for the effort that they're putting in, and they're feeling more like they're just workers and no longer a part of a family. Of that same study, 75% of those workers found that one of the biggest negative effects of working fully remote is a reduction of collaboration. With that reduction of collaboration, there's a decrease of teamwork and a decrease of problem-solving capability amongst those team members. Speaking of team members, social needs, one of the things that is lacking with remote work is social needs. And that's highlighted in an article by Time magazine as well, August 16th of 2021, where a gentleman named Sammy Courtwright, he is a co-founder and chief brand officer of a company called 10spot. He highlights the fact that Gen Z, especially workers in the early stages of their career, really value relationships, and they find that work relationships are one of the biggest perks of being on site, of having a job, right? Being a part of the company culture, being able to engage with their coworkers, as well as finding and resonating with mentors who are able to help them grow and learn throughout their careers. So while we have working in person, which allows us to have those relationships, we do, I'm sure we all know, have a lot of frustrations about working in person, 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. One of the biggest first frustrations that was recognized in, Forbes article of February 20th of 2024 was the long commutes. People are feeling like they're wasting much of their time just trying to get to and from work. And with that waste of time getting to and from work, as well as being gone at work all day, they're finding that they're having a lot less time with their pets, which is one I can personally relate with. They're also finding that with that loss of time, they're losing their weekends to chores, having to catch up on life on the weekends that is slowly falling behind all week while they're gone at work and trying to get to and from work. They're also finding that they're not as comfortable when they're working in person because they don't have their own bathrooms, which is understandable as well. So when we have one model that hurts collaboration and connection, and we have another model that is putting strain on work-life balance and quality of life, this is why the popularity of the hybrid model is coming into show. PubMed did a systematic review in 2023 where they found that working a hybrid model has none of the negative effect that working fully remote or working fully in person does on the mental well-being of an individual. And they actually found an increase in the work-life balance, with another review by Pew Research in 2023 showing that 75% of the individuals that were surveyed felt that working a hybrid schedule, they were better able to manage their life. Another article by Florida University showed that 3/4 of 5,000 individuals that were surveyed said that they would prefer to work 2 or more days a week from home, with 50% of them saying that they would like to be able to work 3 or more days from home per week, showing that the hybrid model is a functional middle ground, and it is addressing the biggest concerns from both the remote and fully in-person structure. So with that being said, we have the remote system that is giving isolation, lower visibility, as well as loss of connection and collaboration, and the working fully in person model where there's putting strain on work-life balance and being able to enjoy quality of life. with the hybrid model being a blend that allows structure and freedom, connection and flexibility. So the future of work, it's not so much about choosing one extreme or the other, but about building a system that allows you to, that's designed to support the human needs as well as organizational success. And the hybrid model is showing to be the clearest path toward that. Thank you.